Hello everyone, welcome. It's the newest, latest stream, Friday, August something. Queen Elizabeth died like since yesterday. That's the global news of the day. But for me, here in my little humble abode, there's only one real story, and that is QVC. Quality, value, convenience, shopping. It's fun. And I'm here for another day of it. Crossing my fingers that today will be a better stream than yesterday. Not from my end. I did all the heavy lifting, all the hard labor, you know. Just the content from QVC was lacking. But let's see. God, these shirts really just going right into. I might have to.
Indigo, that lightest of
Indigo.
blue, and then that teal, and it's just.
I'm getting way
like
too
blue.
familiar with some
And
of these
we all
products.
look beautiful in blue, so that's just a no-brainer. We love our denim. And the hand tie-dye, you
I would say everything you're trying to sell is a no-brainer.
You see the texture. I mean, usually your tie-dye is like $59 to like almost $80. This today's special value is $44.98, and these are done by hand. So keep that in mind as we're looking at all these gorgeous colors. And there's free shipping and handling. With 1,200 spoken for, don't miss your color and your size. Inclusive sizing, 5X through extra
Which
small.
I love because we do all look amazing
Yes.
in these tops, you guys. I've been
It
a
looks
stylist for
looks
over
like clothing
4
that
years,
you're
and
in
I
like a
think
dark club with
And
black
the
lights.
thing is it's just like
And it,
this
like,
is what
exposes
I
all
do,
the
and it's
stains on your
great for all
clothing.
of us. This
All right, we're gonna
shirt,
jump through the
this
4
is
channels, top the show as we do. See what's happening. Alex
It's
Guarnaschelli,
yummy. It's a little bit more of a
10
mild
5-ounce
salmon.
Atlantic salmon
Yeah.
fillets.
So salmon is definitely
And
the
dig
most
right in
popular
there.
restaurant. It's not fishy, but it has tons of flavor. So what we want to do is just cook it to that perfect flake. That's what we're looking for. Now you can use a meat thermometer and test it and poke it.
I see a whole lot of
like, hey, I want to know what's going on.
playing around with the
Honestly,
fork.
A couple of minutes in a little hot oil.
Either
on
eat it
both sides,
or
and this
stop
baby
pretending
is
that
ready.
you're eating
I
it.
put on a little bit of just roasted vegetables. I have a salad. You know, the other way that you can approach this,
Okay.
ladies, is you can quite simply put it in
That
a
is
pan.
not
You
enough
said
dressing for
one.
anything.
Put it in a pan.
What was that? It was
and
salmon with like
350
watermelon
degrees for,
slices,
say,
salad
12 to
dressing.
15 minutes. So you have 2 different ways to literally cut open the package.
It sounds like it's
And
raining
total
over where she is.
10 to 15 minutes, let's say, it's on your table.
Oh, something frying, I guess, right?
You'll appreciate this. Bonnie, one of our amazing QVC chefs, went online to look at your menu at Butter, and she.
I
recreated
hate
your
vegetable
contact
medleys.
on the menu.
Oh,
So,
good.
I don't want a medley.
look, it's almost like we brought the butter experience
Right.
to QVC,
Oh.
and I want to show.
I'm not a fan of peas,
These
but
are, Alex, I was so
peas
glad
in
to
a
hear you
vegetable
talk about
medley
how
are
fast
somehow
they
even
go,
worse.
because
I don't
in
know
my
what it
experience,
is.
We eat a lot of salmon. When I have them individually packed like this, I just take a
Okay,
mixing bowl full
Channel
of,
3
like, cold
has probably either shoes or something along a lantern.
Maybe the other is a
Okay.
magician.
Yeah, I
with his
think he's a
cape,
magician,
right?
yeah.
And his top hat.
I'm already feeling better about today than yesterday. We've got
So,
some
this may foster
some
wonderful
interesting products here.
trick-or-treat memories of you and your childhood, as it does for me with my brothers,
$41.75.
or maybe with your children, even
Uh-oh.
children.
course.
That special thing that we do when we dress up and we go door to door. It's
Just
such a
that
fun
little
thing.
pause. I better
Absolutely.
just
So
check my
last
stream
year,
real
last
quick.
Halloween, which was Dylan's first Halloween.
I'm in the
We
green.
dressed him up as a football,
Okay.
like literally. 'cause
All
like
good.
Our little nugget of a football. And this year I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do, but I can't wait to start having that experience of taking them out and getting the candy.
So what is it,
and
like a
dressing 'em
nativity
up.
scene, but
He's
it's for
1 year old
Halloween?
right now,
What the hell am I
so
looking
he's
at
starting
here?
taking his first steps now.
Oh my goodness.
Why are the
Well,
people
That's it.
Get ready.
like 30 feet
Yes,
tall? Like
you'll be chasing
when
him.
on
Oh my
the
goodness.
scale of the
I know,
people
funny.
versus the house they're
It's
standing
very
in front of
exciting,
is all
and
fucked
I
up.
feel like something like this, like, okay, so yes, the trick or treat is something that you can give to maybe your kids that have kids or have it at home. If you have that beautiful memory with the trick or treat, but then the harvest one is just universal with the scarecrows that are just fun.
I gotta
and
tell you,
cute.
it does make me
Something for
reminisce
everyone.
about my
The more harvest-centric,
LSD
the other
days.
more Halloween-centric, focused on our trick-or-treaters. And I love
I haven't
the
dropped
kids,
acid in
but
so
they
long.
both
I don't
have
know
that
how long
wonderful
it's been, but it's
sparkling
been
glitter
long enough
inside
where
that
it's
captures
pretty
the light
much
and just makes
a
this,
certainty.
a snow
Those
globe
days are
concept brought
over
forward in
now.
time with all of the updated
I don't think that's
technology
I
that
don't
you
know
can
how
bring
my
to it,
body
so you
would
don't
be able
have
to
shake
handle
it.
that.
Right,
But
exactly.
if I were to drop acid and trip balls, I think I would stare at this thing all
3
day.
C batteries.
It almost makes me want to
And
try
they
acid
have a
just
6
one more
hour
time.
On, 18-hour off timer.
You
so
see what I'm
know
talking
you
about
don't
though?
have
It's
to turn it on,
it's
you don't
like
have to
there's a
touch it.
house
Place
and the
it,
people
and
standing
you
around
just
it
enjoy
are
and
as
look at
tall
the
as the
beauty,
house.
And that is it.
Exactly right. The batteries just go in the bottom.
We have it on our
Look over
little
there.
table back
And,
here.
and isn't it sweet? We put it on our
Let's
lazy
go for a
Susan
walk.
with the beaded edge detail. If you like that, you can pick that up as well. Our sweet little scarecrows, we probably won't have time to get to them, but here they are. And I
What?
love that with the scarecrows.
This isn't like
they
a
are
Letterman show.
pairing.
You have time to
And
get to
maybe-
anything
maybe
you want
give one
to.
away
It's a
and
24-hour
you
shopping
two.
network.
Again, your choice.
How do you not have
And then our
time?
sweet little scarecrow in the truck also. Oh, may I join you? We probably also may not be able to get to him as well.
Right.
But I love how we're bringing you some other accessories to complete the scene in just such a
Oh
fun
my
way.
god.
The scarecrows do come in the set of 3, so you're getting all 3 of the scarecrows, and then the cute
This is like
resin
the
in
most
truck is,
obnoxious
different
seance I've
item
ever seen.
number. But yeah, I mean, again, this is such a. And do you think, Valerie, that something like this? Tell me, like after harvest, you would take it down, or you could maybe leave it if you have it in maybe in your bookshelf or something.
I would probably enjoy this for harvest time based on the pumpkins
Yeah.
and the sunflowers
Harvest
and the
time.
turkey.
What are we, children of the corn?
You know, again, the beautiful thing about your
Just pick a
dressing
holiday.
room
What
and
is it for?
surrounding yourself with what you love, which
Just-
is the only key to
Is-
good
or say it's
decorating, is
for autumn.
you
I don't know.
Select what you love.
Harvest
and then
time.
You decorate with it.
It's kind of like, yeah, why you would get a snow globe, right? To remember the time or remember the year. So maybe this is going to be that special Thanksgiving again, that maybe we're getting all back together again, and this is something nice to remember this year and have it out, right? And
I think
it's
the only thing I'm gonna
absolutely-
remember
that's
is,
definitely a great
my
idea
God,
to
did I pay
remember
$50
this year
for this
our
thing?
families all getting back
Great
together.
idea.
So
Driving
this is,
truck.
our
Do not show me another,
down
oh
to
my
the
God,
scarecrow
there it
or
is
the
again.
trick-or-treat. And here's the information for that
Oh,
really
I'm gonna have a
cute
migraine.
truck, the scarecrow driving the truck with the pumpkin.
Melted
3
pumpkins
payments
and
of
another
10.83.
50 style truck.
Super
They
fun,
have this
done
already
resin.
for Halloween
Yes.
with a skeleton driving. All they did was replace it with a
Oh, and we only have
scarecrow.
100 left in this set of 3 scarecrow figurines. If you
Is
like
this
them,
some
here
sort
is
of
the item number
obsession I'm not aware about?
73 for all 3 of those cute little scarecrows.
I like
Why are
that
they wearing
check
like
out.
prison
So
overalls?
cute.
What
Little
is this?
girl in her skirt and 2 little boys in their black and white
These
checks.
are
And they're all
ex-convict
around.
scarecrows.
So cute.
Adorable.
Okay, now it is time for that pumpkin gourd and pods centerpiece. Another piece that is
Oh, boy.
comes to you, done, ready to go. Put it in the center of your table.
You mean I don't have to
Good
assemble
job.
it myself?
That's the kind of decorating that I like, because it's coming coordinated and made for me by one of the top decorators in the world, Valerie Parhill. Thank you very much.
There is nothing special
But it's
about
true.
this.
Am I right,
You
Val?
can tell from a
Right?
mile
Val?
away it's just a
You're
fake,
very kind.
So with the beautiful hurricane
You know,
and that
And the candle.
fake little
And it's removable.
decoration.
This is so, look at the pods, the pumpkin, the gourd. Love the acorns.
Yeah, I'm looking at
and
them.
then all the leaves.
They
and
all look
berries.
fake.
And even the ferns. This is like the ghost fern. We just put some ghost ferns in our yard. See how it has a little bit of a grayish tone. It's not that intense green. The beautiful
We haven't even
colors.
gone to the
This is
kitchen
like
yet.
autumn
I'm
tapestry.
still haven't gone through all 4 channels. I'm sorry. I might sound a little sedated today, which Good idea, Steve,
Hey,
to feel
Rick, how are
sedated
you?
for a YouTube broadcast
Hey,
where you expect people to
I gotta tell you, you said
tune
it
in
best.
for
Anderson Seafood, known for their great
45
seafood,
minutes
40
and
years.
listen to
My
you.
Dining restaurant, 50 chefs like myself.
Pep it up a
This is
notch,
why
Steve.
we're
Come
doing
on.
it. So it's not farm raised, it's caught in the wild. So you get that pure fish.
Yeah.
Unbelievable sweet and
Could
mild
be the
flavor.
medication.
It's the
I don't know.
compounding. But then you get that savory crust, the bacon, the cheddar, the potato.
We got a lot of
I gotta
food
tell
up-
you,
up
It's been so popular because I
on
think
the
what
block
people love
today.
is you go from the freezer to your air fryer or oven, and you have dinner
Two
on the
different
table.
kinds of
You can pair
fish
it with a
on two
salad,
different
you can pair it with
channels.
Vegetables. Make a sandwich. But the beauty of this, 200 calories and 22 grams of protein. So you're getting this incredible
A dozen
plate entree, and you're
of
storing
bacon.
this
I want an
entree
accent
onto
of
the
bacon
plate
on
in
everything.
less than a half an hour and make it feel like you just went out to a fine dining restaurant.
And you know, I love having fish at the ready in the freezer, but then I think about how am I going to season
Look
it?
at how many of
It's
these
not
things
good.
they've
How am I
got
gonna bake
cooked
it?
up
This
on
takes all of
display.
that guesswork out of it because it has that hug of the potato, of the cheese, of the
Is this
bacon,
lady,
but
like,
done in
related
such
to
a
Mary? She
delicate
looks like-
way that you get that
Yep.
wow
Like a
flavor
younger-
moment, but it doesn't take
like
away
Mary
from the
in
mild,
waiting.
flaky, but like succulent fish on the inside.
this is the type of fish.
Quit breaking it up without actually eating it. You're just making it look like a pile of mush.
So mild. And then, Richard, the idea of, like, you can see if you come down here, like those incredible, almost drizzles of cheddar cheese. Boy, do these
What am I-
flavors
what is
work
that
well
purple-
together.
is that radish?
Potatoes, cheese, bacon on a very
All right.
mild.
Man, you can't
tender
use
fish.
words like cheese
Only
and
about
bacon
500.
in the same
I'm just gonna
sentence.
give everyone a
That's
heads
like,
up. Only 500. Auto delivery, lock it in.
It's not
because you
fair.
lock the feature
It's
price and you lock in
harassment.
those 5 easy pays.
I'm being
They're only
harassed
today.
right now.
This is one of those moments where I break the rules. I know, like the gourmet holiday rules, you take little bites, a little this, a little that, but I was like, you know what, Sandra, it's only a 2-hour show. I came hungry. I can take big bites because that's how good this is.
Yeah, and you know what I love? Ease of
You're
preparation.
taking big
We're
bites, huh?
usually packing, right? So remember, there's skin, debone. You're eating 100% of what you're getting. You're taking it from the freezer. Cut this open. And-
oops.
and then-
I'm throwing the fish.
That's all right.
The fish is still jumping around. It's not even dead yet.
Cook about 14 minutes.
That reminds me of a story.
Golden brown.
Oh.
Since I don't feel my improv skills are up to par so far today,
Just incredibly
let me tell you a little
moist and tender
story.
fish, and the crust, see, it's not a
when I was about, I think, 12 years old, right?
savory flavor, so you get
My,
that
my
richness of the
grandparents
potato,
on my
cheddar,
mom's side, they shockingly retired down in Florida, Bradenton, Florida, which is right outside of like Tampa, St. Pete, I believe, right? Gulf Coast side of Florida. Anyway, for somehow,
And I love,
you know,
love that you
I
don't
threw
have
out
to
the
defrost
idea, like,
something
Mom,
clean.
I want
Clean
to
of
be able to
forgetting
go visit
defrost,
Grandma and
or
Grandpa
defrosting something and forgetting
down in
to put it in the
Florida.
fridge to
Sometimes
defrost.
I just don't
And
have to
I
go to
used
for
the
dinner until
very,
5:30, and I realize, oh, everyone
valid
in the house is
excuse
getting
of-
hungry. What should I
You
do?
look in
Right?
the
Like,
old
if you have this
photo
and,
albums of
you know,
my
just a
family.
salad, you're good, but take a look.
You know, my
Come up
parents
here.
were
I mean,
together, obviously,
imagine, maybe
to
that's
have
a good
my
one.
older
Who's in the
siblings
house?
and me.
Suddenly now, you have
But they
the most
divorced when I was like less than a year old. So basically,
That was amazing.
the older
Put it on some hot
siblings of mine who were 5 and 7 years older, they got to go on all the, you know, they went to Disney World. There's photo albums filled with all these places
decadent for
that
you.
my siblings were
200 calories per piece.
privileged enough to go and visit, right? And by the time I'm like 12, I'm like, you guys haven't sent me anywhere except away to summer camps for 3 months as an excuse to not have to, you know, have any responsibility for my well-being. It's basically a vacation for you at that point. Anyway, it's a long tangent sort of story. So, and it's not going to have that great of a payoff. But, so, I convinced them that I could go and visit my grandparents in Bradenton, Florida for 1 week. And I lived outside of DC. I was gonna take an airplane by myself from DC to Tampa, St. Pete, whatever the airport is there.
No way.
And to have my grandparents pick me up and stay with them for a week. And at the time I thought, this is gonna be so cool. I was young enough where like, I was pretty stupid, but I also was starting to like think about all the things I could do as like a teen, almost teenager. I can go to Florida, like there's gonna be beaches, there's gonna be girls, there's gonna be arcades everywhere and shit. Like it's all, I had this in my mind that it's gonna be this wonderful, like coming of age, like
restaurant quality,
life-defining trip, right?
And it is
turned out to be like the fire festival of vacations.
Potato and
Oh my gosh, no.
Because
Who's ever
other
gonna
than
do that?
picking
No.
me up from the
But what's
airport,
amazing is every
I
single
think
bite,
we left
you really
my
get
grandparents'
that flavor
house,
explosion
which was
of
in like a
the
retirement community,
potato, the cheese,
maybe 2 or 3
the
times, and that was just to like go to the
single
store.
bite. But what you
We
don't
didn't,
get is a lot
they
of
didn't take me
calories,
anywhere,
and you
and
get a
I had this dumb idea that I could just
protein, about
somehow
200
on my own go places on my own, but I was so, like they lived in a community that like you would have to walk 10 miles just to get out of the gated community or whatever and find like the first convenience store, let alone something fun. Anyway, this story is going on way too long. The point is, this trip was so bad. I was just a prisoner in my grandparents' home, and it smelled like a grandparents' house, you know. And my grandfather had this terrible chronic thing where he would constantly cough up phlegm and spit it into a tissue, like at least once a minute. Like really hawk up a loogie, like really get in there. Like just you know, you could set your watch or like a stopwatch or whatever. And they watched the Nashville Network. I remember that now. It was just 24 hours a day. Well, 12 hours a day. I guess they sleep 12 hours, and then they watch the Nashville Network for 12 hours. But anyway, when it came time to have one of the first dinners
You can make 2 if you wanted. You
with
can
my
make
grandparents,
1, or you could go
and of course by dinner we were talking like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Get ready for David's
My
cookies.
grandma had made fish.
Our absolute
Ah,
favorites
look,
are
fish.
back
We're tying it all
in
back
stock.
into
It's been a very
the product
long time.
that's now
You're
long
going
gone.
to get 96 cookies.
She had
And
this fish,
I
right?
want these
And I
96 cookies to
was
come.
like, I don't really like
Every single
fish.
person gets the
You know, I was
most
one of these kids
popular.
that was
I'll show you this is
brave
the
enough to
biggest
tell
here. The chocolate
their
chunk.
grandparents
Everybody gets
they didn't
48
like a
chocolate
food
chunk.
that they were
These
about
are
to
gonna
make.
bake
And of course,
into
my
these
grandfather was like,
amazing, freshly baked
well,
cookies. Your kitchen's gonna smell
you're
amazing.
gonna
Your
like
kitchen's
it
even
because
better.
it's,
But then, do
you know,
you
it's
want
good and
48,
healthy
ready
and
for this? Hot cocoa.
I'm like,
Hot
yeah,
cocoa,
well, what kind of fish is it? And they're
with
like,
chocolate chunks
they
and
said whatever it
marshmallow.
was.
It has been
I was like,
over a year since
oh,
we've
but-
had hot
but
cocoa
does it have-
on
is it
air,
like
and
breaded?
already
Is it
only
a-
300 remaining?
He's like, no,
Or
it's
do you want
a-
the chocolate chunk with
it's
the
a
peanut
healthy,
butter? And it's
like,
not just the peanut butter
sauteed
cookies you might have
fish
made
or
growing up or eaten
like,
growing
does it
up.
have bones
This
in it?
peanut
And,
butter
and they're like,
gooey
no. I was like,
peanut
okay,
butter
because I can't
chips, but we're
stand.
already down to only
I almost
250.
choked on a fish
Or do you?
bone
And
once.
we cannot even remember the
Little
last time these
scale
have been
or
on air.
whatever.
I'm thinking
Like, no,
over a
these are-
year.
this
Adina,
boneless
we're gonna see
fish.
in a minute, thinks maybe it's been 2. Like,
I'm
we're
like,
trying to
fine,
figure it out.
I'll eat
It's
the
been long enough
fish.
that we don't even know anymore.
Sit
And
down at
then
the table.
we have the chocolate chunk.
Grandma comes
48
over
of those,
with my plate,
48
you know,
oatmeal
with
raisin.
a little
You're gonna
couple
only
pieces of
600 there.
asparagus,
You are going
maybe
to pop
some
these into the oven and
mashed
within
potato,
minutes have
and there's my
better
piece of
than
fish.
homemade cookies,
We
unless
sit
you are a
down,
master baker.
we
David's
say
cookies,
grace.
They won
I do it
Best Cookie
reluctantly,
Award at QVC
and
2
then we
years
start
in a
to
row.
eat. And
They're
one
nominated
bite in,
this year. They won Best Dessert.
I realize
They
I'm
won Most
chomping
Recommended-
down
nominated
on
Most Recommended
bones.
Brand.
little
Oh my gosh, the
fish,
peanut butter?
like, you
I've
know,
never tried the peanut butter.
flexible bones.
Incredible, right? All right, let's get right to it.
And like I go and reach into my mouth or whatever to like pick it out, and I put it like on the corner of the corner, whatever, the edge of the plate I'm eating, without saying a word. Like I wasn't like, see, I told you there were bones. But I put the bone, after my first bite, I put a little piece of bone, and I could see in my peripheral vision, like my grandfather, who like
let's talk
staring me
about
down like,
how easy it is
don't you dare
to
say
get
anything
these
about.
home, and then, but before
And
we
I'm like,
even do
okay,
that,
whatever. I
let's
take another
start
bite,
with
and I swear
the
to God, more
chocolate
bones,
chunk,
like
because
more.
Everybody gets chocolate chunks.
Not like
and this has
additional, but I mean
always
like
been
more than the
favorite.
first
You're going to
bite.
get 48 chocolate
And
chunks.
you know, rinse and repeat. I'm biting into this fish, and every single bite has like these scales all over it. And I picked out enough to like have a giant pile of bones or whatever on my plate. And my grandfather was like, he yelled something at me like it was my fault.
Oh my gosh!
Where it all
And you know
began.
what? It tastes
Like there were bones in this thing.
Mm.
And that's when I realized
Everybody
this is the worst
has a
fucking
chocolate chip
vacation
cookie recipe.
or
This
idea
one
or
is
anything I've
so
ever had.
gourmet, so good. It's the quality
It went
of
from
the
like, oh my God, I
chocolate
can't
inside.
believe
There's a
that I'm
crispness
going
to it
away
on
from
the
my
outside,
home on my
and the
own for
soft
the first time. I'm
gooiness on
getting
the
on an
inside.
airplane for
Oh
the
my
first
God.
time,
that chocolate
and it's
just
by
oozing out of
myself.
that. Look at
I'm
those
going
chocolate
all the way
chips.
down to Florida. I've never been there.
Right?
There's
Everywhere you
all this
look.
crazy.
So-
Anything I know about Florida is from watching like MTV Spring Break. At this point, I'm feeling like it's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be like the cool kid that knows how to party. No, I just sat watching the Nashville Network while my grandfather hocked up phlegm on a minutely basis, and I ate boneless fish that was full of bones, and it sucked.
But you are making no mistake. You love peanut butter.
So that's that story.
And yet, I can't even remember.
We've got
the last
cookies
time
now.
you decided
$60
that you
worth of
offered
cookies, and
peanut butter.
it's 96
There's
cookies.
nothing
It
like a
is
fresh
not.
baked cookie.
So that's like
It is that
50 cents a
incredible
cookie.
peanut butter flavor with the peanut butter chips, with all that butter, and then
That's just a
I'm
lot of
excited
cookies,
about this. It's not a chocolate cookie.
I feel
It's
really
a hot
gluttonous when I
cocoa.
order Subway and you can get like a 3-pack of their Subway cookies.
In the best cup of hot cocoa.
I'm like, I don't really need to get 3 of them. I could just buy the one. But it's like, oh, but for 3 you get a little discount.
3 different
96.
types of chocolate. We've got milk chocolate chunks, semi-sweet chocolate chips, and dark chocolate chunks. We've got a rich cocoa base in each cookie. And remember, everyone's getting the 48 chocolate chunks. So if you
Goodness.
want that hot cocoa,
My
you
God,
get the
somebody
box
give me,
of
I see a glass of milk
with
over there.
hot cocoa, the 48.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
hot cocoa.
I
It's not a chocolate cookie.
love
It is
cookies.
a hot cocoa.
soft,
It's like
some
it's
chocolate
like
in
you're
there.
having your
Not over
cookie
crazy
in a
chocolate, but
tin.
some chocolate chips,
Because it is a
peanut
cookie
butter,
that tastes like
peanut butter
hot
cookies.
cocoa. And there is
Get
a
outta here.
difference. All right.
macadamia nuts.
marshmallow and chocolate chunk. Oh, this is gonna
Like
fall
this
apart
one
so
would
dry.
probably be in my lowest
Oh my God. And
tier of
everybody-
preferred cookies, but I would still
Hot cocoa, right?
chow down on
Oh,
those.
like
I would just need a
cool,
lot of milk.
chilly, crisp fall evening. Pop a few of those in the oven with a little cup of tea or some coffee.
Well, Nadina, isn't that the best part of it? Is that if you're having a crowd coming over, you can cook these very quickly and have almost 100 cookies. But if at night you just want to cook a couple, right? You could do that. Like if you're just on, I could cook 2 in a raisin.
Quit interrupting each other.
Directions are printed on the box. Sandra, you mentioned it. So it's your.
Oh my God, she sounds like that Long Island lady that would call in to Howard Stern all the time.
You decide. Do you want 2 cookies after dinner?
She sounds like she's squawking.
Look at the
And
raisins.
that's- Look at that oatmeal raisin cookie. Cinnamon, molasses, rolled oats, plump California raisin.
Oh,
There's no
a raisin
mistake what
dropped.
kind of cookie you're eating. That is a
27 years
David
bad
oatmeal
luck.
raisin cookie.
Look at that, raisins all the way around. All right, let me show you exactly what you're getting. And Adina, if you could,
Look at all
I
those
don't
broken
have
up
the box
cookies.
here with me.
And
Can
why
you
are
open
they
up the
showing
box? I'm
them
gonna
in
show
dough
how it
form?
comes, and then I'm going to break it down and let you know what we have left because they are going
Why would you
very,
assemble
very
all that?
quickly.
Are you gonna plan
Just
on
under
cooking those?
60 cents a cookie for the nice size, the signature perfect size cookie. So
Holy
everybody gets
shit, look at all those
48
cookies.
of those chocolate chunks. Then you let us know, do you also want another 48 to be your hot cocoa? But only 150 remain. It's been over a year since we've had this size in the hot cocoa. If you want the peanut butter, we are last call.
Okay. I'll be right back, folks. I gotta make a call.
Only 400
I gotta go
grams
see
left.
about a
Always
cookie.
one of our most popular cookies. I took the cinnamon raisin cookies and chocolate chunk to my mom's
Give me the
80th
peanut
birthday
butter.
party. All of them went quickly, but I gotta tell you, people
Give me the
were saying
peanut butter,
they never had a
some
better
milk.
oatmeal raisin cookie.
Oatmeal raisin happened to be my mother's favorite. I have such great memories of making oatmeal
Of
raisin
course,
cookies. but
it's
honestly, I
everybody's-
don't bake. I
every
don't.
grandmother's
I'm not good at
favorite.
it. It's very rare. I can cook. I'm great at that. But
All
I
right.
there's nothing like.
Let's do another round. Where are we at? Tie-dye straight leg pants.
The
By
friend
Lego?
who has
Oh,
called
logo.
in to chat with you, Laura. You're really popular.
Oh,
today.
wow, so they got the whole
Deborah from
ensemble.
Alabama is calling in. She loves everything that is tie-dye, that's old, is new again, and she
Me
could not
too.
stay away from the.
I really am a fan of clothes that, like,
Come on in. Thanks for shopping
look
with
like
us.
stains,
Good
so when you actually
Thank
get
you
a
so
stain,
much. Hey,
it's
Lori.
not so
How are
noticeable.
you? Deborah, what do you love
Yes,
about
it's just
Lori's
part of the
tie-dye?
design.
You said you love
That-
everything about tie-dye, but what is it
That
about
clump
Lori's?
of yellow on the side there that looks like dried mustard? No, this is part of the shirt. Leave me alone.
I'm going
What
to
are
be
you
an
doing
over
under there?
70-year-old woman in 2 months.
But here's
You make
the
that kind of motion under your pants, if you're a guy, you're getting arrested. What are you
But
doing?
I'm going to get the pants. I told the
Good.
guy that I spoke with, I said, I was going to switch off with blue.
And here's the
And I
thing.
said, that's my whole
I used to order your Jimmy Dean sausage when it came in the 8-ounce roll, but now you only sell it in a 6-ounce. How am I supposed to feed a
Deborah,
family
you
of
know, I
5?
feel like we're all twin flames right now.
And
So
you know
let's just get
what?
this set.
No one's cooler than our
And I just love
generation.
watching Lori's shows. I love it when she's doing it with Amy, but I love
You
it
love it when she's
with
doing it?
you.
Oh, thank
And
you.
you are one of our favorite hostess.
Oh,
Who's R?
thank you. I'm not gonna cry. I'm like, you're looking at me all week. Okay.
Of course you're not gonna cry. If you were to cry if somebody were to tell you that and you cried, what do we have here?
Bars. Like when I want to
Ah.
have that coffee cake, that lemon cake from that store, that
ZZ's
coffee shop.
15
But I
individually
stand alone
wrapped
and it says
soft
500
baked snack
calories,
bars.
600
Why do they have to
I'm like,
post that? Why?
Not worth it,
Why?
thanks. 150 calories.
Man,
So
a whole lot of
what else
sweet
is
snacks
bars? And then
today.
we'll go through the flavors together.
I'm starving already.
ZZ's bars, like you said, taste like a cookie, but they're made with
Oops, sorry.
for his kids that were better for them. So your kids are.
And I've been
absolutely
starving the
loving
last 2 nights for whatever reason. I mean, we've had a lot of rain where I am
And
lately.
this one
And
on the
obviously,
offer is giving you 3 of our best
the
selling flavors. Most
Popular
loved.
method of getting
Does not
food
come on air often
is
in
to
QVC,
use
and
a
at this price,
motorbike service
Right.
stock up.
By the way, no auto delivery.
that, like, basically,
Right, no auto delivery.
within the
It
past
doesn't
few
say
years,
if you want,
it's
get
blown up so
more
much that, like,
than
1 out of every
set.
3
Because
vehicles on the
these will
road
last
is
a
a
while.
motorbike
Yeah, they're
delivering
good for a
food
year.
or something to somebody.
That is if the kids aren't always.
But anyway,
have them, because they're good.
So
And
when it typically comes around dinner time, and if I don't have anything already
natural ingredients,
ready to go and I'm not going out and I'm ordering from delivery, like, I just punch in the thing on the app and within seconds, it's like, all right, here's an assigned driver and it'll be on your way approximately between
Can we
here and
start
here.
right here in the center with
Last
the
2
blueberry
nights,
lemon? Because to me, this is like
even when it wasn't
afternoon
raining,
delay, right? With a
nobody
cup of
was,
coffee, with a cup of
responding.
tea. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite.
I just
What's
kept
in here?
waiting for something and then 15 minutes would pass and they'd be like, oh, our drivers are busy. Reorder. Oh, 15 minutes later, our drivers are busy. 3 hours of this.
Whole grain oats to make it a beautifully
And I didn't get
soft,
anything to eat.
not dry, not crumbly, and that
And I think I'm
vanilla
feeling the
vanilla
effects
sauce is
because
what I think. I see your eyes
my
kind
brain
of glaze
isn't
over.
functioning at a high level,
It's the tartness of
and
the
it explains
lemon.
why I'm
It's
telling
the
a lot of
crunch.
really boring
It's
stories.
the icing, it's the blueberries, like, it's unbelievable that this is 150 calories.
Unbelievable.
Which is why I say that's
No
like that
dairy, no dairy, and no nuts in that as well. ZZ bars are
Stacey, did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said?
No, what she said.
Julia goes, I said, it's only 150 calories. She looks at me, she goes, that's why sometimes I have two.
Ah, you sly dog.
Take a nice big glass of milk and put 2 ZZ bars, the under 30 cap, 300
That is
calories,
the
and
whitest glass of milk. That's like a bowl of
1
milk.
grams
sugar. Take a look at your favorite protein bar or snack bar
Oh,
that you're
forget
eating.
about it.
Mhm.
The
The sugar
granola
should be
bars?
the 30-gram range.
Yeah, I mean, I think
That's
unless
insane.
you are really reading the labels, you know, you go to the supermarket, you look at the granola bars, you think they're a healthier choice. They're dry, they're crumbly, and they're chock full of sugar.
Right.
That blueberry lemon, delectable. You want to talk about chocolate cherry?
Oh, I know Frank, who's usually producing these shows, this is his favorite.
come on, Nancy,
So
the sauce on
cocoa
it.
cherry, this is for the chocolate lover. So we've taken that whole grain oats and we mixed it in with rich cocoa. Then we kiss it with fresh, sweet cherries, and of course we don't want to deny you.
Yeah,
we
it
give you that
reminds me
natural
of when I was young.
The only way I think this bar can get better
And
is to
when
have
my
it
dad
with
would like pick me up for
plastic
visitation
milk
or whatever,
or with a hot cup of coffee.
And look at the size of
and
these.
I'd be
this
able to
is
like
really the size, we're
get
calling them like
stuff
cookies,
I would
but
normally
this is
never
the
be able to
size
get
of
my
really
mom to
s-
get
I mean,
for
look at
me.
the several cookies.
Like,
I'll go ahead
if
and
ever
put
we're
that
in a convenience store or something and I could
You
like
can
get
taste
a
the
snack,
premium
my
chocolate.
go-to was those Hostess fruit
Yeah,
pies.
all natural ingredients, nothing but
You know, like
goodness in
apple.
this.
Normally
Under
apple would be the one I'd get.
150
Sometimes like
Chocolate
blueberry.
Really, like
pounds.
okay.
And feel
Like they had cherry.
Do you
Yeah,
know
I would get
those?
the cherry
See,
once in a
some of those
while.
things
Those
that
are the
are
main
chocolate
ones.
flavored,
Hostess,
the chocolate
right?
gets a little lost. Like you can
No, you can
taste
taste
And
it.
of course, when I'm
It's a
7 years
cocoa,
old,
right?
9 years
So
old,
good.
11 years old,
All
I
right,
don't know anything
speaking of
about
cocoa,
nutrition.
Let's go over to our.
I know that I was a kid that was getting fatter by the year
Because hold on to
because
the
I was
chocolate
eating
first.
stuff like that. I come to find out way down the line that those particular
You're gonna get those
snacks,
classic
or whatever you want to
flavors
call them,
mixed in with again
are like,
soft,
without even
oats.
exaggeration,
Yes,
like
you can see
the
it.
most
Yeah, you can see
unhealthy,
oats.
most
Yeah.
fattening thing
And
you
also
can
get
possibly
graham
eat.
cracker in there. You get real creamy marshmallow bits. And
It's like
chocolate
the worst
chips
possible
in there,
thing you
and
can
of
put in your
course,
body.
this
And I was
one,
eating
we
those
top it
like,
off with a
at least
decadent
one a
chocolate
week.
drizzle. Again, no dairy in this.
Sometimes
no
I think
nuts
I
and
would
leaves.
buy
They're not
like
even
I would
made in a facility,
I'd
that
get my
is
dad to
not
buy one, and then I'd have a little money from the
You can take
couch
this full, you
couch
can take
cushions
this
to
more
buy a
practices.
second one.
Absolutely.
Is that your favorite, baby?
So I used to
It's
love
hard
those, man.
to knock the blueberry lemon off, but this was really good. The
I
s'mores.
have a solution for you.
Whoa.
Get the combo.
Yeah.
So if you know that you love the
All right.
blueberry lemon, we're gonna send out 15 for 3 easy payments of 6.
I feel like yesterday I was doing a lot of the blaming of a
Is to tune in, to
mediocre
our
stream
show
on the
and
fact
find
that
something
the
that you've
products
never
and the
heard. I love
hosts
that.
were just
We have one
subpar
on
all the way
our
around.
campus. We have
Today,
covers that you
I put the
can
blame
use.
on me.
And now I have one of our 7-3 pumpkin.
My
pies.
head just feels
So
a
you
little-
can-
a little murky.
It is a pillar. It is a pedestal, which
Like,
means it
look
can
at that
support anything you choose to
eye
place on
candy
top
on
of
the
it.
table
It
there.
doesn't
There's so
just
much
have to be.
one should be able to say about it,
Although
and yet I don't know
candy
what
is
to
a
say.
lovely choice.
And I think it looks beautiful on its own, without anything even on it if you didn't want to, just as a decor piece on its own.
It has a beautiful silhouette.
It's beautiful
Yeah.
with or
It's
without
nice
a
little
pumpkin on
statue,
it.
But the best part about it is that they're meant.
Just
for
don't
them
put
to be
yourself
candle
on
holders
there,
or to
if you know what I
elevate any
mean.
sort of decor on your tables. So again, you're getting the set of 2 for a clearance price of 3 easy payments of $11.60. We are saving over $15 on these, and they're that beautiful, simple elegance.
That is, again, that
Elegance.
symbol.
And I love that, the Williamsburg, really,
Elegance.
in many ways, it had a wonderful.
It is
affinity
so
with
just a
pineapples
nondescript
as a
thing.
symbol of hospitality. Often I will think of some of the things they've done in Brown.
They act
but I
like
love it when
you
Brown
have
comes
this
over and giving
sitting
it
in
a
your
beautiful
room
whitewash,
of your house
and it
somewhere,
truly
and
is a year-round piece.
friends
So
and
you're
neighbors,
gonna
when they
use
pop
this
in,
now for
their
a
eyes will be just
pumpkin or
immediately
whatever.
drawn
It's
to
gonna go
this
right
plain
into
white
springtime.
pedestal.
And summertime, and we'll be back.
Like,
at
nobody
harvest time
gives a
before you know
shit.
it. So I love bringing you special pieces.
And now my right
that will
foot
never
is
be
falling
tucked
asleep.
away, because you're going to want to enjoy them all year long.
And on the mantle or on a table just like this, they're going to be your friend for anything. So
My friend?
236-318
I need a
is your
friend.
number.
Will you be my
Please send
friend,
to
pineapple
9 surrounding
pedestal?
Pineapple pedestals.
Where are you going? Look at that. Real nice. Get a white candle with a
Okay,
white
so
background so you
we
can't
showed
even
this
see
to you
it.
earlier.
It's
It was
camouflage.
very, very popular. The indoor-outdoor flickering flame lantern. lantern. We have them
Flickering
for you
flame.
in 2 different
Who is
sizes,
Valerie and
14
why
inch
does she
and
have
or the
so much
18
shit?
inch, and in many different colors, but I know they're going really quickly. And look at the sale price. 4 easy
I'm
payments of
looking.
$8.75 is for the 14
Oh,
inch. 4 easy
there.
payments of
Now I'm looking.
$11.25 for the 18 inch, and indoor outdoor. So do whatever you want with that lantern. I love
Look
that.
at that. What is that supposed to be like
So
a
now
gingerbread
we have
Halloween
this
house?
Gorgeous set of 3. Do you see that
The
beautiful
hell is that?
domed mason jar in the middle of all of our
I
beautiful
can't get over this.
harvest
I mean,
and
it's
Halloween
kind of
decor?
cool looking.
This is done
It's
in mercury
like
glass with
it's
a
like a
diamond
really
pattern,
cool snow globe almost.
and they illuminate. And
But I
they
just
are
don't understand
stunning, and
what-
you're getting the set of 3, and you're looking at the set
Thematically,
that's
like
called Harvest
I don't
Multi.
know.
So you're gonna get like a golden, the
You know what I
green,
mean?
and the orange. And if you would like that Harvest Multi, we have 300 sets of the 3. Or you can get all 3 in the
This
orange.
is the way to
500
store your
available.
kind
Easy-
bud,
3
folks.
easy payments of $11.90.
If you
So
really want to
I
impress,
like
this
did
is
the
how you
mason
store
jar
your
and
kind
that they're a
bud.
little bit domed.
They have this wonderful raised
right,
pattern.
I got a
which
feeling
is a little
the jars
bit more
aren't gonna-
of that pine
Pine
cone.
cone.
Aren't gonna get me through the home stretch. Are we around a half hour at this point? Where are we? I feel like I'm
I
slurring.
want you to know that our beef
36
comes
minutes.
from
Wow.
bones
Okay.
from
Okay.
grass-fed cattle raised here in the United States.
I want
So
cattle-fed
that's good to
grass.
know. Then we season with the bones when we simmer them, with the rosemary, the sage, the thyme,
Parsley,
black
thyme.
pepper, and
Okay,
sea
there's
salt,
Simon.
Just like you would if you were making an amazing beef stock at home. With the chicken, those bones come from free-range chickens here
I
in the United States. And again, we
believe
use those same
them
seasonings because they're so
bones
tried and true. The rosemary,
make
the sage,
good
the thyme,
broth.
sea salt, and black pepper. Again, zero
I am-
sugar
oh my
added.
God,
Gluten-free.
broth?
If you're on Weight Watchers, this is
When
zero
at first when she was
sugar,
holding up
no
that mug, I thought, oh, she's
no
holding some hot
MSG,
chocolate or
no
something,
soy,
right?
And completely dairy-free.
It's
If you follow,
broth.
one of those low-carb
QVC
diets like paleo,
is now down to
this
selling
perfect.
broth.
Rick
And how do you
Jones,
show off broth?
intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
They're
intermittent
trying.
fasting, It's great.
They've got
$1.77
37 bowls of this
Also,
shit laying
if
out
you're
here.
On a trip, take a box with you. I mean, even in the hotel at night, they'll have hot water. You can mix this up and have something really satisfying.
I guarantee you they don't spend more than a minute and a half trying to sell broth.
Just let us know if you want the beef, the chicken,
Packets.
or that combo
Wait a minute,
where
so
you
it's
get
just a
broth of-
powder?
Stacey, thank you so much. It's so
You
good
want
to
me to
see you.
spend
And I know you're gonna be back with us
$42
with this
on
easy bowl
broth
of
powder?
one-time only 150 calorie indulgence. Like it's like a hybrid between a cake and a cookie, and they taste so
It's
good.
a
And anytime
cakey.
I see ZZ under $20, I jump on it. 3 easy payments is $6
Would
and
ya?
66 cents.
Okay. Got some like 70s, like Jackie Brown, like.
All right, my friends, it is time for a hot pick, meaning it is one of the best deals of the day, but not only is
What do
it
we
a hot
got?
pick,
What do we got?
it is the food of the month from
Fucking
Mama
Chef Boyardee?
Mancini's.
What is this?
Are you ready for a meatball?
Hey!
It's a really bad accent.
I love it
have
too.
Zero Italian blood.
We live in a world where we're not allowed to make fun or
would make Sunday gravy and meatballs
imitate
from
other
scratch.
cultures
The
or
best
things.
Daniel.
But for some reason, with the Italians, it's okay, right? We can do it because they're not gonna complain, and we're not going to complain. Who cares, all right?
The
Hey.
idea of a cup of meatballs, and look how big. Oh, I just dropped my fork.
That's why I admire any culture who like doesn't give a shit about getting offended.
Mama Mancini's, which is
Like, Italians
a
don't
customer
care.
favorite here at QVC.
When you talk like
Actually
this,
won in 2021 for
they're not
Most
like,
Recommended
"Hey, man."
brand and is nominated yet
but
again.
nobody, when
Their
it comes
sauce
to
is
not getting
famous
offended in
now
this
because
PC
oftentimes
world
we
we
see
live
the
in,
3-pound bags,
no
1-pound
one,
bags.
and I mean
This
no
time,
one,
They're bringing it to us in
is
eight
as
individual cups.
badass as the
Eight
Irish.
cups.
that you throw in the freezer, that
telling
you
you
take
this
out,
right
give it a
now.
quick thaw, pop it in the microwave for a matter of seconds, and you have fabulous, famous beef meatballs. 6 in each cup. This is an auto-delivery moment. Do it, do it, do it.
Along the
6
same lines, by the way, how about
It comes
we
home
should give
for
the French
$59.98.
some credit?
It is $15 on Easy Pay.
Because
You
why
can
is
put
it
that
it's still
onto the
acceptable
fridge.
to say the expression,
I live for these
pardon my
meatballs.
French,
The fact that I
but,
cook for myself all the time.
and
I
then
don't
you
always
go
want
on to
toss
say
the whole
something
bag of the meatballs.
crass,
This is
dirty,
perfect
foul,
for me, or
some
throw
sort
it
of
in your
bad
lunchbox,
language
throw it in,
thing.
portion control. All you need
So
is
by
a
saying
quick
pardon my
second
French, you're implying
microwave
that this is
invited
the
Daniel
only way
Mancini
French
to
people
talk
know
to
how
us
to
about
speak,
the food of
is
the
in a
month.
rude, crass
Hi,
way.
Daniel.
ladies today.
Good to see you.
It shouldn't be an expression that should be around anymore in this day and age, right?
Well, you know, I have to tell you, I give credit to my grandmother because
But the
this
French
is her
don't
recipe,
care.
As you know, the recipe is over
I'm just
100
saying.
years old. She brought it with her from Italy in 1920.
I think a lot of things
We bring these
wouldn't
meatballs in a
hurt
cup
a lot
to
of
QVC
people if
family
everyone just had a who
You
gives a
cannot
shit
get this
attitude
anywhere
about it.
else, and I'm so glad you brought up the order delivery.
Not everything.
So hard.
I mean,
to
when
make
an
sure that this would be
entire
available
group
for that
is trying to
60-day
bring
delivery
down
because
another
every
entire
cup
group
is
in some
hand
way,
fed.
that's one
No
thing.
machine
But in
touches
casual
this.
conversation,
And each cup has 6 meatballs, which are award-winning.
I think the
with
sensitivity
sauce
thing has
that's
gotten a little bit out of
award-winning.
hand.
And,
I'm just gonna
it comes
say
together
it.
in 1 minute and 45
And this is
seconds.
coming from a person who
You're
wants
ready to go.
equality
And
across
all
the board,
ingredients that you know, that you
harmony,
can
everybody to
work
get
out. That's
along,
what it's all about.
everybody
It's
to
that
learn
original
from everybody
recipe that
else's
your grandmother
culture,
wrote over 100 years ago.
freedom
And
to
look at the
Yes.
picture,
practice whatever you
Daniel.
believe, and all this good stuff.
Yeah, that's me and my grandmother.
I'm
You know,
really going
we
off on
salute
tangents
my
today.
grandmother, and she's on
The
every
point
package
is-
that we bring to QVC. We're so proud.
Is that I can talk like this, and it's okay, right? It's a no problem, right? YouTube is not going to have a problem if I talk like this.
You know, she brought them over on that boat, actually. Believe it or not, that's the actual boat that my grandparents traveled over on from Italy into Ellis Island.
Did they
And
now?
my grandmother always told me when their feet touched the ground, they were American. And
Wow.
that's-
Are we actually looking at like
Small
the
writing there.
Ellis
That's
Island
Ellis
like
Island, and
immigration
my grandparents
papers?
signed, which is just so unbelievable.
All this to
think.
tell you
But,
that
you know, the meatballs,
this is
as you
authentic
said,
Italian
ingredients,
meatballs
and
right
this-
here.
We're so proud of this. Not only can you pronounce every ingredient, you know.
I just don't like how it looks like you're
So
eating
this meatball. is
Ben and
made with
Jerry's
whole beef,
meatball flavored
pepperoni,
ice
Romano
cream.
cheese, whole eggs, onions, parsley, a little bit of breadcrumb, and that
Here I
award-winning
go.
sauce that everyone loves. Whole
Clump,
tomatoes,
clump, clump.
olive oil, onion, garlic, bay leaf, no sugar added, no preservatives.
And you can do basically anything with this.
Here, I'll go ahead and add that for you
For
then.
everything that you're getting, because you're getting 8 cups, 6 mini meatballs that don't feel very mini in my opinion.
Yeah, they're big.
Right.
They're
They're not.
big. We're calling them mini, but they're not big. That's
How's
all-
that mini?
How is that mini? That is a 2-bite
Yeah.
meatball. That's a 2-biter. But this is everything
Yes,
you're
it
getting.
is.
6 times 8 is 48. I can still do the
Nice.
song. That's how many meatballs that you're getting. But if you are just taking it with a salad, because you're getting so much protein here, that's a great choice because you're also getting portion control. If you want to go ahead and make a meatball
Take
sub,
this.
please
Portion
do.
Well,
control.
Daniel, I love the idea of doing
I
a
see
meatball
nothing
sub because
on
you
this
can make this
display
faster
that
than
would
you could even
imply
boil water
there's
to put
portion
pasta in.
control
You
going
buy
on.
some
Right.
rolls,
I mean,
you heat up
that
the
plate
rolls,
of
and you've got a
that
gourmet
meatball sub and french fries
sandwich.
is
And Daniel,
8,000
you know,
calories.
all kids, my daughter just started back to school, you know, a couple days ago. For all the kids going back to school, I like the idea that in the morning,
Portion
if I want to throw
control.
one of these
Where?
in the
Yeah.
microwave, I can then put it in a thermos. Or after school, they come home after school, and what we all do this, right? That afternoon, we're hungry, we're craving something, we want to
Yep.
eat something.
Yes.
Also, I'm just talking for parents. I'm there. All those fall sports.
Are you trying
you
to
leave it,
sell us
it's
that
routine. The next thing you know,
the
you're trying at
perfect
7:30,
after-school
you still don't
snack
even know
is
what you're gonna have for
meatballs?
dinner because you've been running the kids to every fall sport, or you've been doing something, you know, for yourself. This is the
Not like a
perfect
Cliff
real
Bar
meal.
or-
It's comfort food.
It
It's
is.
real. It's warming, and I mean, it's Mama Mancini's.
It's Mama Mancini's.
And you know what?
Hey.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? What's the matter, you, huh?
And to your point, so we put them in these convenient cups. Now they arrive frozen, they'll stay frozen.
Now
all
that's a
year.
blend
There's
of
safety
meatball.
seal. You're simply gonna thaw this out overnight,
All right.
remove that safety seal,
Birds are chirping.
pop the lid, put it in your microwave, 1 minute, 45 seconds. Now the entire
I love when they say that. Like, depends on the microwave.
It's true. It really
Oh
is.
my.
And that's the thing about how we dress today. It's
They've
not
kept
that
the
old
stained
thing anymore. It's
pants
not that old thing.
and
This
they
is
are now
totally
rocking a denim
gorgeous.
jacket.
I might be staring at myself and loving it. It's good. It's the sun fading. It's the weight of this denim. It's the chicness of the shape. It's how the seaming goes into this fabulous pocket. And then seriously, this is like a new thing that I've never seen anywhere. How we put
I
this.
feel like this
under the
lady's
denim
been
and
trying for
because of the
40
sun
years
fading.
to be as cool as
It's
Cyndi
just-
Lauper, and
It
it's
shows
just
it there. I love
way
it.
off.
Like, and you don't see the snaps, which I absolutely love. There's only one color choice with an easy pay that is under $20.
Wait a minute, if there's only one, then it's not a choice. You just say there's only one color.
I mean, such a trendsetter.
It only comes in one
The
color.
models, the actresses, and all the
You can't say
stars,
there's
the
only
big
one
magazines.
color
But
choice.
if you bring pieces like this to us,
There's
then
no
we're
choice.
truly special and one of a kind.
you.
This is gorgeous.
That's
I love this
wonderful.
jacket.
It's good, right?
I might not give it. It might disappear.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't forget to play with the straps again.
6433 is your
My
item number.
goodness.
Okay, so if you're just joining us, everything
Hi.
in this entire
Look how
package
unnatural her
is
hand is in that
brand
pocket.
new, including
It's like she's
our
just
micro
suspending it
top,
there. It's not like
waffle neck
resting
top.
in there.
Okay. So this is a brand new fabric. Not only just a brand new top, brand new fabric that Lori has done. You are getting that itty
What a
bitty
weird
little
pocket.
thermal knit with that super soft brush fabric.
I mean, I
I
haven't seen a hand that awkwardly tucked in since Napoleon.
She's wearing the extra small in that gorgeous gray color that
So
we are
pretty.
calling sleet.
Sleet. I'll show you some sleet.
Hand cut and Frenched for you, $22.50 on your 4 easy pays.
Oh, can't even pick it up.
Thank you
The
so
side of
much.
my
So, wonderful to
face
see
where I
you again.
can raise the one eyebrow Belushi style is on the dark side of the room. Oh my. Speaking of coughing up some lung butter.
Quickly, one time only price. You have about 6 more minutes.
My goodness,
to get
doesn't your
this
mic
price,
have like a
the
mute
price
button?
Goes up. Okay, we might have saved the most
She's
decadent
coughing up these.
for last. Take a look.
Uh-oh, crab cakes. I don't know if I'm gonna tolerate crab cake sales.
Inside, this is
Oh my.
all
Oh
crab.
my. It's 47 minutes. It's time to
Crab.
go.
Oh,
Good.
look,
I'm glad
crab.
because I
So
get
very
offended
full
watching
filler,
these crab cake
lots
sales.
of
I'm a
big
Maryland boy.
jumbo lump crab. As
Okay,
far
I
as
will
the
say
eye
that
can
these
see.
definitely
This
look better
is
than the
a
last
harbor.
crab
They're
cake I've
jumbo
seen
lump
them
crab
sell.
cakes. I
But
cannot wait to say goodbye to that. And they're big. These are the restaurant size. Fewer than 600 remain already.
keep
Now,
in
I
mind,
will
like
tell
2
you,
minutes
it's
ago,
gonna
there were
be
like
harder for us to get
5,000
crab
cookies
cakes. I'm
sitting
sure
out.
you maybe read the newspapers.
then there was
and
a
said
shit ton
crab
of meatballs.
Prices have gone up.
How
It's
are they
difficult
moving
to
all these
get.
products
we
around
only
so
bring you
fast?
crab cakes when we can bring you.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, the meatballs are over here. Oh, I'm sorry, the meatballs are over here.
Basil,
Oh, I understand
no
that.
added
I just
sugar.
got confused because this
No
lady's
added
on
sugar.
both channels.
And it's just a simple old school family recipe that no.
Alright, so that, we still got indoor, outdoor, and then we got the,
Director Bill got. You have that worry-free, affixed,
look at this.
flameless candle in the middle.
Perfect
We're
for
saving
any dungeon
$20
in the house.
on this piece. And this beautiful fern, it is a removable candle ring, so.
I swear, it looks like
obviously
a
it's gorgeous.
And it
cage you
has
would put a
great look and a great feel to it.
decapitated
The-
head
the
in after
fern-
they've
the
been
fern looks real,
guillotined.
And I love it. So yes.
And you hang in like the
removable.
public
Do we love
square.
that? Yes, we do. Slide it right up and out.
Maybe it's just me. Waffle cow neck top.
The purple,
Oh, I mean,
Alright,
for me.
I'm done. I'm done.
With our taste
That
special
is
I'm done,
real.
folks. Yeah. Products better today.
In my
Presenters,
life, ever.
still
All
got
QVC
it's
customers
2 days
I
straight with
got
no
in
Mary and
today,
no David.
Daniel, can you bring us a quick
I felt
version?
that.
I'm home. Yeah,
But at least it wasn't like yesterday where there was
something I could bring to work,
just
or I
one
just wanna
product
have a snack in the afternoon,
the
or
whole
a light
damn
dinner.
time.
That's why we did this. in the
Meatballs in a
I'm gonna go and maybe try and inject myself a little bit of caffeine and wake up. And yeah, it's the weekend now. It's Friday. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend.
7 ounces, because you're getting a ton of the Parmesan sauce. I love that you don't skimp on the sauce. So you might need a little piece of bread to soften that
QVC
up
never
at the end.
stops,
6
so
meatballs in each.
I'll probably
This
be
is
right back at it
the
again
of the
tomorrow.
month, which is why you're seeing this great
Right.
feature price of under
Right.
$60 for easy.
Is that okay with you? Is that okay, everybody? That we pick this up again tomorrow? In all likelihood. I had fun. Okay. Have a good day. Oh, look, he waved when I waved. Bye, Florence. Bye, everybody. Take it easy.